It is not unusual for the federal government to toe the line of one of its biggest economic supporters, that is the International Monetary Fund (IMF). But this time around, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has put its foot down on IMF's latest economic advice, which advocated for a slowdown in the Apex Bank's intervention programs. This development has raised questions on the long-term impact of CBN's economic initiatives. Our correspondent Folashade Ogurinde tells us more in this report.
The International Monetary Fund (IMF), in its 2021 Article 4 consultation report on Nigeria, has advised that the CBN should consider scaling back its credit intervention programs because they are likely to cause market distortions in the long run. But the CBN governor, while acknowledging the huge support IMF has offered to Nigeria so far, insists that the focus of the Apex Bank is to stabilize the microeconomic sector, a role it is not ready to toy with.
In an environment where there is a tight fiscal space, where revenue shortfalls abound, and even government has to borrow, then I think it is just reasonable that central bank should step in to support the fiscal, to fill that space, not through grants, but through loans. And I can say that in the last 2.5 years, we've done certainly more than 3 trillion naira, whether we like it or not. And IMF themselves agree.
The IMF, in its argument, says while the CBN interventions have provided financing to underserved markets such as the agricultural sector, continuity will have future consequences on the economy. Experts, however, believe that a developing country such as Nigeria requires robust interventions, especially in its agri sector.
The agricultural sector still employs over 25% of the population. And we know that production from that sector is very huge. So the central bank has the right to intervene in that sector. Just like I said, it shouldn't be direct intervention. It should be through appropriate agencies like Bank of Agriculture, and then the central bank will monitor it, because the Bank of Agriculture will have, the link, the manpower, to actually monitor whether those funds being provided are used for the appropriate thing. So the central bank doesn't have that manpower. It doesn't have the technique. It only has the technique of giving out money.
The effectiveness of CBN's interventions also come under heavy scrutiny.
The central bank recently said it has intervened with about 3 trillion naira in various sectors of the economy. But we must be able to, there must be monitoring, and there must be reports, there must be transparency in what is being done. The report should be able to show at social time, this is where we are, today, this is where we are. And that should be based, that should be evident in the statistics that we are getting from both the central bank and Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, but we are not getting that yet.
In 2021, the CBN boss, Godwin Emefiele, revealed that as much as 3 trillion naira has been disbursed to Nigerians so far. Emefiele added that the bank employed non-traditional monetary policy tools targeted at micro, small, medium enterprises such as smallholder farmers, pharmaceuticals and health institutions. Folashade Ogurinde, TV 360 News.